I miss y'all because, like I told y'all last video, I gotta get my shit together. And my shit is not together. And on top of that, Thanksgiving weekend is really not what I expected. I expected Thanksgiving weekend was really to be a breeze. I really wanted to drop a story on Thursday because the story that I'm going to tell y'all is dealing with Thanksgiving, or really it happened on Thanksgiving. But I really wanted to drop a story on Thursday because the story was about Thanksgiving. And I also wanted to drop a story on Friday because I was going to tell y'all a story about a Black Friday killing / murder. But I just been so busy, and I told y'all last video, my shit really not together, and I do apologize, but you know, baby girl gotta work. YouTube ain't paying the bills, at least not yet. So with that being said, with just a lot going on and still me not having my shit together, I'ma smoke my vape today. My hookah not even in the background because it's in the living room. And y'all, I ain't even had time to smoke my own hookah. I only smoke when I'm at work. I can't even smoke at my house now. But anywho, so today's YouTube channel is gonna be about homicide and vaping with a little bit of horror. Is why I smoke my vape and I tell you about some homicide, or I'm gonna tell you about something that's horrifying. So let's get into it. Before I get into today's story, let me just show y'all my hair. Like, but enough about all that. Anywho, so I want to tell y'all about the little 11-year-old girl who had got taken away on Thanksgiving. Now, I can't even think about your daughter getting taken away, but on Thanksgiving, like, damn, I know it hurt that your daughter got taken away, but just on the day that, you know, you just supposed to be fellowshipping with your family, just, you know, catching up, playing spades, having a drink, eating good food. Now, you probably dread this day because this the day your daughter got taken away from you. Woo. That's one thing about the vape smoke. I love my hookah, don't get me wrong. This vape it come in hand because I'm on the go and shit now. But I love my hookah where you can just sit back, relax, get you a glass of wine and smoke your hookah. But the vape smoke out way more than the hookah. But anyways, y'all didn't ask me that. I just thought I should tell y'all. But anywho, back to the story. So on November 23rd of 1972, Terri was with her family. And you know, just like every time you with your family you eat, it's like, okay, now I'm bored. So I guess it was no other kids at the house besides Terri and her brother. So Terri and her brother, they went out. She rode her bike. However, Terri never returned. Now, that was at 3 o'clock. When her parents, I guess they wasn't at the house, or when her parents noticed, it's really not said with that part. So when her parents noticed that she wasn't at the house, they called the police, of course, and they put in their missing person report. Now, tell me why the police didn't show up till 9 p.m. She been missing since 3. I understand that it's Thanksgiving, but damn, like, you still got a job to uphold, sir. And I know that they always say with child crimes, like, them couple of hours are crucial in the fact that you was at your house eating dressing instead of trying to find out where this child is. Like, you sure you want to be a police officer? Are you sure that's the job that you want for your life? Is that the right career choice? So the police didn't show up till 9 o'clock. And so they did a search and search. They never could find her, and they couldn't find her bike. However, and I done told y'all a couple of videos ago, it's always however in this story. However, the next day, 70 miles away, 2 fishermen, while they trying to find out where they gonna fish it, they end up seeing a body. And it's always like fishermen find them or somebody in the woods find them. But the people in the woods, they always think it's a mannequin. Who you know dropping off mannequins just randomly in the woods? But the fisherman knew about Terri's story, so they ended up calling the police, and it was confirmed that yes, it was Terri. However, the parents just really couldn't identify the body, and I don't blame them. So the uncle ended up identifying the body. So it had been said that she had been sexually assaulted, had been raped, and her cause of death was strangulation. Now, 2 days later, somebody calling Terri's household, calling, like, I guess just making whispers about, I know about the murder, I know about what happened to your daughter, yada 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 yada. So they call the police and they tell them, like, somebody, you know, calling the phone saying this and saying this pertaining to the murder. So the police was like, okay, cool, we're gonna put a tap on the phone. We're gonna put a tap on the phone to see if they call back, and true enough, they called back. So the police, they did an investigation to see who was the caller. And turns out the caller was a 16-year-old boy. What you calling my house for? So the police, they did an investigation on this 16-year-old boy, trying to figure out what he know. What do you know, sir? What do you know? It was revealed that it was just a joke. A joke, y'all. You, first of all, lock him up. Because why you playing on people's phone? And why you playing on people's phone due to a murder investigation? So they did 2,000 interviews. That's a lot of interviews. And then just imagine doing 2,000 interviews and you leave with nothing. Like, once you just feel like that's a waste of time. So they did 2,000 interviews, y'all. They did freaking 2,000 interviews. So somebody claimed they seen a boy and Terri while she was riding her bike. Somebody said that they seen a man or a boy with him. So a sketch went around the city, and they was offering $1,000. 14 calls came in now, I guess, since they offering this money. Meanwhile, the 14 calls, there's still no leads. So at this point, I just feel like I was wasting so much freaking time. I would just feel like I was wasting so much time. Meanwhile, the person who they saw, the boy that they saw walking around by Terri, was later revealed that it wasn't even Terri. Like, too much time has been wasted. Too much time has been wasted. So, in 1974, a man by the name of Ronald had been arrested for molestation. But, like, they really couldn't get enough evidence within Terri's case. So anything that they tried to charge him with had later on been dropped. But 2 weeks after that, he then come back and admit to molesting a young boy. And I don't mean to chuckle, so I'm not gonna chuckle. But to me, you already weird as hell being a freaking molester. You already weird to me. Molesting people. You molesting people. You molesting kids. But then you a grown man and you out here molesting boys. Like, that's the part that that's like, you weird. Like, why are you out here molesting people, number one? But then why are you out here molesting boys? Like, and hell, molesting a girl don't make it better. Like, don't quote me on it. Molesting a girl don't make it better, but it's just a little bit weirder when you a grown-ass man to me and you out here molesting boys. But anywho, just act like I never said it. So, in 2000, DNA evidence that was found on Terri had been entered into a database called CODIS. Now, if y'all watch crime, if y'all a true crime lover like myself, y'all know what CODIS is. And CODIS is combined DNA identity system. However, again, there was no leads. Now, in 2015, they entered the same evidence into another database that's called genetic genealogy database. And this database is kind of famous and it's kind of known. Well, why I say a database famous, but it's really kind of known for the database that had caught the Golden State Killer. So when they put the stuff into the data, when they put the DNA or the evidence into the database, they got a match. But it's 2018. Mind y'all, I said this crime happened in 72. It's 2018. That's damn near, I think this is a 30 plus, 40 plus, almost 50-year cold case. Can y'all imagine it? Something happened in 72 only for it to finally get solved in 2018. So in 2018, a person who was possibly related to the killer had popped up. And so therefore they contacted that person who was related to the killer, got a couple of information, and it was found out that the murderer, the murderer name was Jake Brown. Y'all wouldn't believe this. He was arrested for 2 rapes after Terri had been murdered. And I thought that after people do stuff, they get their DNA. How you get arrested for 2 murders in 73 and 74, but you committed a crime in 72 and they haven't caught you yet? How? Now, it was said that Jake Brown had another name. His name was Thomas. And so it's like, sir, you already weird because you raping people. Then why you not using your real name while you raping people? It ain't right to use it ain't right to rape. It ain't right to rape people at all using a real name or a fake name. Well, damn, why you ain't out here using your real name? And so Terri Lynn was just out riding her bike, and I guess he spotted her and just was like, yeah, I want her. And the police kept saying that the way how she was killed, it was from somebody she knew. However, Terri and her folks didn't even know Jake Brown or Thomas, whatever his name, whatever he want to say his name is. Mind y'all, he was 36 at the time. This man died in 2003. And like, why you couldn't stay alive so you could, do your time in jail? Like, you just took the easy way out. Like, you really, this a damn near 50-year-old cold case. You really lived your life. Meanwhile, you took an 11-year-old life and you hurt a family. You hurt a whole family. So, of course, however, sadly, Terri's parents had passed, and they sadly passed without even knowing, what really happened to their daughter. But the brother was still alive, and he said that he just, happy that answers had finally been answered. And every Thanksgiving, he take a little private moment to just remember Terri, and that's really nice. Like, just imagine, like I said before, just imagine your daughter getting taken away from you. And then on Thanksgiving, like, damn, every time Thanksgiving come around, you just really thinking about, like, damn, my daughter not here to enjoy this. And then at 11, you didn't even live a life at freaking 11. But anyways, that's the end of this story, y'all. I'ma get my shit together, I promise. I know I keep saying it and I ain't got it together yet, but baby steps, baby step, baby steps. Hopefully next video my hookah will be back with me, because I like my vape. It's cool, but ain't nothing better than my hookah. Hopefully next video my hookah will be back. Tell me how y'all like this story. I don't know, I might drop some more videos with my vape, might not. Like I said, hopefully my hookah will be back once I get into the swing of things and get my shit together. But like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me how y'all like this video. Tell me how y'all like my hair. You ain't gotta tell me. I know you like it. But tell me how y'all like this video. Tell me if y'all like Homicide and Hookah better, or do y'all like Homicide and Vape better. I don't really care because I'm going to still bring my hookah out. But when I'm just, on the busy and on the go, I might just bring my vape back. So, y'all, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you.